The first thing the man did after being reborn was to personally burn down the Paulownia tree that had accompanied him for decades. This tree was a gateway connecting the past and the present. In his previous life through this tree, he met an unloved princess living in the cold palace. Later, using modern resources, he helped her climb step by step all the way to becoming an empress. But after he invested all his money to raise her to power, she turned to the general instead. Worse, on their wedding day, she offered him poisoned wine and killed him. Only in death did he realize he was merely a pawn in her rise to power. So in this new life, he resolved to cut all ties with her. When developers came to discuss demolishing his old house, he agreed immediately, setting the demolition for 7 days later. After they left, the princess suddenly appeared, holding a self-embroidered pouch as a gift. But he saw through her now. He didn't take it, letting it fall to the ground. Seeing his coldness, she pretended to be hurt, claiming the emperor had ordered her to marry the general in 7 days, but that her heart still belonged to him. To prove her sincerity, she took him to the moon viewing tower, a place reserved only for future rulers. Just then, her maid rushed in to fetch her. She asked him to wait, promising to return after handling urgent matters, but he knew she was going to meet the general. He followed quietly and overheard their conversation. She had been feeding him infertility medicine for 3 years. He's an outsider, unworthy of bearing my child. She had forgotten. Without him saving her when she fled the cold palace, she would never have reached her position. Hearing this, he was completely disillusioned. He returned to the present to check his health. The doctor said he was fine. Confused, he went home to find the princess still waiting in the yard. She asked if he could get her weapons like rifles and Gatling guns again, like when he helped her defeat an invasion with just 300 soldiers. He agreed casually, but knew he wouldn't be fooled again. Later, to thank him, she took him to an ancient market. Suddenly, an assassin rushed at them. Before he could react, she shielded him, and warm blood splashed across his face. He was stunned. Why would she save him now after betraying him so cruelly before? He rushed to the present for medicine, but overheard her talking with the general. It was all an act. He laughed bitterly at his own foolishness. Even with a second chance, he'd still been played. Broken, he burned the hundreds of love letters she had written him, along with any lingering feelings. Unaware, she still pretended nothing had happened. That night, she approached him, imploring him not to leave her even after her wedding tomorrow. Then she reluctantly returned to prepare for the ceremony. After she left, he poured gasoline and lit the Paulownia tree on fire, severing their connection forever.